dear.
Oh
Anyway,
no,
the Pitcairn Islands have a protectorate.
Who told them about the Pitcairn Islands? We talked about this on the podcast for years. This is an island of pedophiles. This is the island we always talk about. Which one of you fucking leaked that? It's an island that literally... Watch Failure of Reddit Island. Never even heard of that. A group of Redditors come together to buy an island? This is a real story? Thanks to Tier 1 Jeff and Prime Darth Ressin, the resub Tartarus and consume bees.
Imagine yourself in paradise. Picture the beautiful beaches, the crystal clear waters,
fucking outside.
On your
so
face.
Dumb.
You open up your phone. You upvote the first chonker meme you see. Life is perfect. All of this could be possible. With your help, we can create a paradise with no TikTokers, no Instagrammers, and monuments to both Keanu Reeves and Elon Musk.
Amen.
A society
Sign me up.
of only Redditors. Welcome to Reddit Island.
And we use Dogecoin.
This was an actual thing they tried to make happen. Believe it or not, the concept of a Reddit island has been out there for quite a while now. The idea revolves around getting a bunch of Redditors together, gathering a bunch of money, and buying a private island to call your own. If you disregard building infrastructure, having an economy, and having a gender ratio of 99 men to 1 woman, a Reddit island might be possible. Now, there are 2 separate cases of this attempting to happen. One that was started all the way back in 2010, and one that was started in 2021. For the sake of this video, we're going to be focusing on the newest one, as the 2010 island project was a bit unremarkable. It didn't really go anywhere, and nothing came of it, apart from the abandoned subreddit, which exists as kind of a time capsule to old Reddit, if you will. Oh, and a Gawker article dating back to 2012, in which the author of this piece states, there are few places on Earth I could imagine wanting to spend time less than a remote island populated solely by hundreds of hardcore users of the social news site Reddit. I didn't think I would ever say this, but Gawker kind of hit the nail on the head.
It's kind of fucked.
The subreddit was mostly concerned
They're just
with
like us, but smarter.
issues and the practicality of the idea. Spoiler alert, something you won't see in the new one. The 2010 Reddit island, likely due to a lack of direction, leadership, and organization, was abandoned in 2016. Likely around the time they realized that this wasn't as easy as they thought it would be. Some of the obvious issues in regards to buying a private island in which you want to build a community on are economy.
Okay, here's a $10 bill. This is garbage.
Infrastructure and opportunity. What the new Reddit island can do is take one of 2 paths. Learn from the mistakes and actually try to make this work, or say fuck it and dive balls first into building a society with no plan. I'm sure you can guess which path they took. Saying it didn't go well would be like saying a tsunami is just a splash of water. A complete understatement. The earliest traces of this new island plan.
How could it go bad though? It just doesn't happen. It doesn't work. Unless they started paying for it.
A photo was posted by user Mr. No Name is here on April 30th. The message was communicated via a Spider-Man presentation meme and stated the following. If Redditors wanted they would join together and buy an island for the meme. The top comment on this post points out that Reddit islands already exist and are in fact a US territory. However, they fail to mention the islands that aren't US territories, which would be perfect for a Reddit island. Regardless, that didn't stop the upvotes and Reddit gold from coming in.
Big up dudes, baby!
The GME fiasco, maybe one could say these Redditors were being cocky. And you'd be right to say so. Soon after, a subreddit was created with the name r/Reddit_island, not to be confused with the old one, r/Reddit Island. What followed was essentially a propaganda campaign to get people to flock to the subreddit, and it kind of worked. The subreddit as of now has over 24,000 members, but there was a big problem. And it wasn't whether to buy a town or an island. It was, where do we go from here?
Now what?
We have all these bad memes and Redditors, but no direction. People started spitballing some ideas on where they could go. One suggested that Elon Musk should fund the island because he's a billionaire who uses Reddit.
What in
that sounds like every fucking person on Twitter.
Memes. It seemed like this idea was a shot in the dark until...
Elon is literally the savior for some people.
The official Elon Musk Reddit account messaged one of the mods and wants to chat. Oh my god. This could actually happen. So while they attempted to secure funding via Elon, like every startup crypto on Twitter, the other Redditors got to work on where to go. Somebody suggests that they move to the Pitcairn Islands, a British protectorate of islands known for... Oh dear.
Oh anyway, no!
Protectorate.
Who told them about the Pitcairn Islands? We talked about this on the podcast for years. This is an island of pedophiles. This is the island we always talk about. Which one of you fucking leaked that? It's an island that literally only has 50 people and I think 40 are pedophiles. So if you have like a big enough group, like maybe just like 10 dudes, you could easily take them down. And a lot of them are really old. Oh, their plan isn't bad. The Pitcairn Islands, like that is ripe for the taking. That is an easy overthrow. Damn.
The Pitcairn Islands, a British protectorate of islands known for... Oh dear. Anyway, the Pitcairn Islands have a population of only 47. So if the Redditors were to move there, they could simply outvote the population and claim it as their own.
They literally stole our plan!
The picture of Jim from The Office
with less violence, I think.
Fucking whiteboard was the most upvoted post on the subreddit in regards to moving, anyway. Side note, how are these stupid presentation board memes even considered memes? They're not funny, there's no joke. What's the point? You just type it out at once. All it does is make you look like a smug. This seemed foolproof, right? Wrong. Two big problems with this idea. One, you'd need to obtain some sort of citizenship to vote. You can't just walk into some place and outvote the population, or else we'd all be speaking Mandarin. And if you were to somehow take over the island, Pitcairn Island is a territory of the UK, and I'm sure they'd have something to say about that. Two, the Pitcairn Islands are in the middle of fucking nowhere, with conditions less than ideal for living life. It's also inaccessible by plane, so you'd likely need a private boat with a skilled crew to even get there. Although from this footage it looks nice, most of it's uninhabitable. It looks like it's ripped straight from Far Cry 3 actually, now that I think about it. Imagine if Reddit Island turned into Far Cry 3. The good ending. The Pitcairn Islands seem to be the popular choice, even if it didn't make sense.
Get Mr. Beast involved.
Geographically, you get the goddamn point.
Fucking losers.
Though, even with all the brainstorming,
we can't do it. Let's just ask Elon or Mr. Beast to do it for us. We deserve it.
Until one day. One glorious day, somebody under the name Island Owner Alt claimed they had inherited a private island from their grandfather, who bought it 40 years ago, and he wanted to expand it. He made a simple offer. If the Redditors could give him the money to cover the construction...
Oh my god, they did!
He would make this island an island of Redditors. The mods saw this post and the popularity it got and gave him money.
They got fucking scammed!
He sold them on his pitch. He now has the mod approval, and we all know Reddit mods are never total idiots. To many, this looked somewhat legit now that it had an actual sense of organization. They dubbed this guy the Messiah.
Classic Reddit.
A little later in the day, Island Owner Alt makes another now deleted post claiming that this is possible, but they need funding. So if they donate to him, this can become a reality. Also, if they donate to his PayPal, they'll have their Reddit usernames engraved onto a plaque. Remember, they still have that Elon contact, so he can just reimburse them. What could possibly go wrong? Even after all
this is incredible.
Some people were skeptical, like this rational person, I mean hater, but fear not. Island Owner Alt was here to provide proof for the skeptics who dare question the Messiah. He was gonna prove the doubters wrong, and all the people who donated to him, right. He showed where the island is, right here off the main island in Cuba. He provided pictures from the island, and a reverse image search shows these pictures were not taken from Google Images. And just in case you still had any doubts, he showed the deed to the island, which his grandfather passed down to him. 100% proof that this is real. Holy shit. Let's send in all the money. But hold on, while you're doing that, I just want to talk about some stuff here. There are some issues. These pictures can be found on Google Maps if you go to said island. Okay,
I can't believe it.
The deed, right? I'm still getting my name on the plaque, right? Well, take a look at this deed. Notice anything off about it?
No, it looks good.
The title is in Spanish, but the text is all in English. That's odd for a document from the Cuban government, a country where they only have one national language, Spanish. Doesn't seem very official. Speaking of official, the document has no government seal or stamp on it either. Also, the latitude and longitude coordinates from the deed and the picture he showed don't match up. This guy also claimed that his grandpa bought the private island in Cuba around 40 years ago, but Cuba is a communist country, meaning that there is no private land ownership. Private property wasn't allowed in Cuba until 2018, meaning either his grandpa had some sort of in with the government, or the jigsaw is falling into place. Also, another thing, this guy...
Yeah, but I can trust him, he's a Redditor.
Specified amount, I should add.
Yeah, I trust him.
But PayPal doesn't...
Redditors wouldn't lie.
Meaning he has to be stationed in somewhere that is not Cuba. Weird considering he said he'd be using the money for services on the island located in Cuba. At this point, it seemed like Reddit did its thing and essentially gave their money to Lyle Landley in exchange for nothing. But I hear you saying, this could all be a coincidence. There's still hope, right? We can still pull this off. Well, just in case you needed any more proof, take it from the horse's mouth. Island owner Alt made a post with a simple caption, "Thanks for the money, suckers." And in the comments, he claimed he wouldn't refund them. But wait, they still have contacts with Elon. He'll be the one.
I wonder how much they got.
It was a fake screenshot from a mod who tried to justify it as an honest mistake. It clearly was not honest in any way.
Liar, liar, plants for hire.
Hold on, I want to see the whole apology. A technological glitch. That's weird. What a weird glitch where Elon accidentally sends, or Reddit glitches out and makes you think Elon sends a DM. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. Oh, it's so painful. People actually sent that dude money too, and then this mod tries to just say like it was a technological glitch. I accidentally inputted the Konami cheat code, and for some reason Elon was typing to me. Oh fuck, I'm so sorry. It was weird that Reddit glitched. Curses does the narwhal bacon at midnight.
It clearly was not honest in any way.
Liar, liar, plants for hire.
And with that final blow and one last presentation meme came the end of Reddit Island. Kind of, but we'll get into that a bit later. First, let's get into the aftermath. In that same thread, people were claiming they were going to sue island owner Alt, and he's going to be...
God, he's really like kind of blasting through these. I want to read these.
First, let's get into the aftermath. And that's...
You're a terrible person. I would rather spend an hour locked in a room with your mother than take a single look at your greasy ass looking face. What does that even mean? It doesn't even make any fucking sense. You suck. I'd rather be with your mom instead of you. Ouch. Shit. This reads like somebody that would send money to a guy that claims he can make a Reddit island. Have fun dealing with the FBI investigators and being sued. Yes. Can I get the FBI on the line? There was a guy on Reddit and I gave him money and he lied. Okay, thank you. Wow, I can't. This is a new low even for Reddit.
Same thread, people were claiming they were going to sue island owner Alt, and he's going to be arrested for fraud. While I don't know if he'll be arrested, this is an important note. This tells me that people certainly donated money to this. And
God, there's so many comments I want to read. I'm really invested in this now. He fucking ratioed him on his own scam. On a... oh my god. Damn, that is rough.
People certainly donated money to this. And if this guy's internet rage is anything to go off of, it might have been a lot of money. There have been multiple claims floating around about the amount.
Thanks to resub Sax Facts and
Cutie donated over 30,000.
Oh, 100% he did not do that. No, absolutely not. He's just trying to get like 30k back or some shit. No way. 0% chance. Not even the dumbest person in the world would do that. Not even the most gullible geriatric octogenarian gives that kind of money away to someone they don't know on a telemarketing scam. 0 chance.
$1,000? Insane. But probably fake. Some people agreed that he would have taken around $700.
So $700 for doing nothing? That is a great deal. I imagine it's higher too. This reads like some copium. I definitely think it was more than 700. People throw money to people for no reason all the time.
$100, which seems
Makes
a
the prime
bit
salty
more
in the resub.
believable. But again, I haven't seen any solid proof
Hotbox,
of this.
Skelly
No
Boy,
way to
and
know
Rugged.
what's true in this case.
The big
Either way,
schemer.
I think we can comfortably say people got scammed here. This was clearly a failure for almost everyone. But what if it didn't have to be this way? Let's say, for the sake of argument, this actually went through. Let's say in some miracle world, Reddit bought an island and managed to get a bunch of people to move there. Then what? We could make an exclusive subreddit for island members? Yeah, I have a feeling this might not have been thought out very well. Who would even lead the island anyway?
Yo, we're coming at you live from Camp Wawanagua.
Thanks to resub.
In my opinion,
Ungodly.
best case scenario, Lord of the Flies. Worst case scenario, everyone dies from lack of food, water, and shelter.
What kind of place is this?
But in a way, I kind of get the appeal. There is something kind of interesting about just getting up and leaving, isolating away from
Tier 1
society,
Chief
then
and Tier 1
advocating
Frost
for a
Phoenix.
nature-based form of anarchism and opposing the Industrial Revolution. Wait, no, not that last part. Which leads me into my thoughts on the whole thing. I want to be honest, guys, I'm a little conflicted. On one hand, yeah, this guy scammed people after he promised something to them, and he might have committed a crime. On the other hand, come on, did you actually think you were getting an island? I mean,
yeah, I think you absolutely deserve to get scammed there if you gave him money.
Who doesn't understand technology? Kids, stop buying V-Bucks.
Is it Tier 1 Welleslaw and Tier 1 Uneasy Bake Oven?
It's kind of like the Darwin Awards, where if you take the context out of it and don't provide details, yeah, it's a bad thing.
Oh, he did.
But if you put in the context and give some backstory, there is some kind of comedy there. Did this guy commit a crime? Probably.
Nope.
Are these people naive for donating to this? Yeah! I find it hard to feel bad for people who were dumb enough to donate to someone like this with zero proof. And the mods are somewhat
not true, he had
for modding
pictures.
This guy despite that. But the story doesn't end there. You'd assume the idea of a Reddit island is essentially over. There have been 2 attempts and both have failed.
Thanks,
but what if I
Ash?
told you there are some secret underground operations that I have exclusive access to get a 3rd Reddit island going? Like the 3rd Madagascar movie that nobody remembers. There are subreddits set up now from the remainder of the Reddit island people like this
Jesus
one. Reddit
Christ.
Island Reborn.
Oh my
And
god.
this one promises to work. They even said they were going to build a theme park called Meme Land when they got there. They can't fail.
Ha! Never heard that one.
Oh my god, I want to read that. But I don't understand what this grant money has to do with anything when it's being used for research. Oh my god. What? Is he an actual bioscience student, I wonder? Oh my god. Thanks to Tier 1 Kawaii Baby and the Prime Ewok and give sub what's in username. There's no way, yeah, there's just no fucking way. I refuse to believe that. Oh my god.
Ha! Never heard that one. Before.
They also set up an official website, and this time they have
What?
an official team working on this, consisting of
Oh, it looks good.
don't worry about that. They have a frequently
I
asked
trust 'em.
questions page. We can check there to learn more. But don't fret. They're taking donations. This isn't a money pit like the last two, and 2 days after donations were enabled, they were disabled. Listen, guys, I'm gonna be straight up with you. If you for some reason have any hope that this is going to work, I have a message for you.
Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is? Insanity is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting.
What a crazy little adventure.
That is crazy.
Thanks for 5 gift subs, Weenie. I appreciate that.
Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video.
You know what? I take back all the harsh criticism. This video is biased. It doesn't show this full story. Reddit Island is possible. I believe we can do it. We can fucking do it. This is just Fire Festival for Reddit. No, but this won't work. Assuming, of course, you donate. Well, it won't work without your contribution, obviously. Otherwise, it's doomed for failure. Thanks to the resub Hexadice and the resub just for the thanks to the Prime Hexadice and resub just for the lols. Twitch Island. Yes! Oh, yes. An island for Twitch chat. Where the streamers can have their own little base and the chat, like, around them. That'd be, like, a really cool ecosystem. Oh my god. That could be the future. That'd be amazing. You get to see your favorite streamers. Thanks to resub Darn. We throw peanuts like a zoo. Yes. Now you're seeing the big picture.